You're now tuned in to the Loop Podcast. Yo, what up with it? Welcome to the Loop Podcast. Get inside the loop, stay inside the loop.
It's a lifestyle.
What's up with it?
Man, we back again, baby.
Back again, man. Special guest today.
Go ahead and introduce the special guest, man.
Special guest today gonna be Bootsy's Barbecue, a good friend of mine, Chef Armand. What's up with it, brother?
Yeah, man. Bootsy Barbecue all up in the building.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So Bootsy Barbecue, man, where are you located? Where you cooking out of?
Hey, man. It's Bootsy Barbecue by way of Los Angeles, California. Lamert Park, Watts, Compton, LA. Shit, you can catch us anywhere from the alleys to the valleys.
All over South Central.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's special. So, man, Bootsy, let the people know a little bit about you, how you got started, you know what I'm saying? What made you, inspired you to cook, you know what I'm saying?
Man, the inspiration for cooking came from my grandparents, more specifically my grandmother. I was raised by her. She taught me some wonderful things when it came to cooking, and we started early. I was 13 years old the first time I got hit with the grits. We started,
Where your grandparents from?
My grandparents, both of them are originally from Louisiana.
Oh,
Grandmother, somewhere off in the boondocks in Louisiana, but ended up in New Orleans. My grandfather's original New Orleans native.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Louisiana roots just like me, man. Baton Rouge stepper, man. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? That's what's up with it.
when I hear Louisiana, I hear seasoning.
Big boot
Taste.
stepper.
Big time, bro. The seasoning,
Yeah,
big time.
seasoning.
And that flavor.
So guess what? At what point did you realize like cooking is your passion? This is what I'm going to do. Because you say you got hit with the grits at 13, so that didn't deter you. What made you say, okay, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, that's when I found out. That's when I learned that everything was hot in the kitchen. You get hit with that grit. That grit hits you on the arm. Shit.
Hey, I got a story too, man. I got a little patch.
Yes, sir.
This man here always got a story, man.
That part
always
right
got
there.
a story. That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like 13 years old, jumped in there with the breakfast food. My grandmother taught me how to make breakfast just how she liked it. So she had her own personal cook, until I turned probably like 16, 17. Then the dynamics changed. I had to, go and get a job at 16. I've been working for a long time.
Man, but was that job at 16, was it a cooking job or did you just do something that you
It was
had
some
to
bullshit.
Yeah.
It was a supermarket, it was a supermarket, but then I always ran back to the love of cooking a little bit later in life.
Okay.
No matter what type of job or what type of field I was in, I always found my way back to food, It put a smile on people's face, so
True.
I wanted to continue on with that. It felt good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meal? Breakfast, brunch, or dinner, or barbecue? Because barbecue is like, to me, is totally different from everything. But you started off cooking breakfast, so
Yeah, I started out, so breakfast is my favorite. And then, I got another personal favorite, which takes place on Tuesdays. That's that good old Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah, that's big in LA though. Tacos is like West Coast is like big in LA. Texas too though, Houston area.
Yeah.
Tacos real large, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can understand, you loving tacos, especially on the Tuesdays and stuff like that. So
we was discussing this. What's a breakfast taco? What would you define as a breakfast taco?
I can't help you with that. I only know the tacos Honey make over there. Them tied that Taco Tuesday. I can't. I haven't had breakfast tacos.
really?
Not like that, no.
So like out here, right? See, I'm from Georgia, right? So let me tell you something. I had to learn how to like tacos because in Georgia, all we eat is chicken wings.
Yeah, same thing in Baton Rouge too.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we eat chicken wings. So when we came out here, right?
Like
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Hispanic family. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Yeah. But they eat like, they had like, it'd be like eggs and chorizo, which I didn't know what that was till I came out here.
Yeah.
It'd be, damn, it was something else too.
Shoot, you got eggs, potatoes,
yeah.
eggs, bacon, and potatoes. It's just a combination of whatever you put on your breakfast plate. They put it in a taco.
Yeah, that's true.
But my
So,
thing is,
on your
why?
visit, I
haven't
might have
had
to take
it.
you to get that.
I ain't
But
even
why a
gonna lie
steak
to
can't
you,
be
I
a
ain't
breakfast
fool with
taco?
it.
But it is not bad.
I done had tacos for breakfast a few times. I can't go into detail, you know.
Yeah,
I done
yeah.
had tacos for
Yeah,
breakfast, you know.
but it's not bad though. The breakfast taco is not bad. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but once I indulged in it, it ended up being pretty cool. It wasn't bad. So now you got tacos across the board.
Yeah.
Breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner.
Bro,
You
I'm
can
trying
get you a
to tell
different type of taco.
Yeah.
I learned that. I guess it's a Tex-Mex thing though.
Yeah.
Probably Tex-Mex thing.
Yeah.
So look, check this out. So when you did do breakfast, learn from your grandparents, what part did you decide you wanted to go into the barbecue side of cooking? What made you, feel you wanted to do that?
I tripped and fell into barbecue.
Really?
Yeah. I tripped and fell into barbecue. I had an uncle that was where was Jerome from? He was from the Midwest. He used to make his own barbecue and own sauce. He used to always tell me, boy, I'm going to teach you how to barbecue. You're going to make $1 million. I was like, all right, Uncle Jerome, all right.
So he told you was going to make $1 million.
Told me I was going to make $1 million. Now, had I listened,
Wow.
ain't no telling. Right now, I got to work with a little bit more. It's a bit more competition out there. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so one day he sat me down and, I was old enough to drink, so he handed me a beer, and he took me on an expedition of making barbecue. First thing he did was open up the vent on the side of the barbecue pit, and we was cooking hot. We was cooking fast. And that process that he taught me is something that I hold near and dear. It got me familiar with how hot the grill can get. And so I learned the hot end of it with him. He taught me some wonderful things with sauce that I still use. A year later, he was gone. He passed away from cancer. So that was something he wanted to pass on for many years. He was just trying to find the right person to give it to. He gave it to me. I sat on it like we always,
Right.
I sat on it for a while, and then I was gearing up. I was putting things in place to work towards doing that. In the meantime, so I sat on it for about 10 years. Mm-hmm. I ended up doing private catering, chefing throughout the cities from the alleys to the valleys, barbecues, weddings, bar mitzvahs. I was doing all that. And I purchased a barbecue trailer, and COVID hit. All the planes fell out the sky that day.
Right.
Everything that I had been successful on and built my reputation and my business on, all of it no longer existed because people wasn't coming outside.
It was like just a setback.
Yeah.
Major setback.
But because then I moved into, okay, I got this trailer that came, shout out to Pitmaker out of the
Shout out Pitmaker.
out of Texas.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
Upshaw, Texas. I always say Houston, but they in Upshaw. You got to travel a little bit. But shout out to Pitmaker. That thing, state of the art trailer, and I had been using it for like maybe a year and a half. I ain't know shit about what I was doing. I was going about it the whole wrong way. Then I took a trip here, and I told him, like, man, I got y'all equipment. I need y'all to teach me how to use it, And with an hour and a half, man, I was efficient. I went back with a fire lit underneath my ass, and here we are.
Yeah, I remember you told me that story about when you came back and learned more about how to use your grill.
Every
You
time.
was like, you say, man, I talked to you, and like I've been using it wrong this whole time.
I was using it wrong the whole time. I was turning it into a steamer. So I was putting water, is a permanent water pan in the bottom. I was putting water in the bottom of that, firing it up, and that shit was steaming the meat. That wasn't cooked, it wasn't smoking the meat. It wasn't cooking the meat. The smell was there, but the flavor wasn't getting in the meat. Man, I went home, drained that thing, and put some catch pans underneath the bottom of my meat, and there go the smoke, The smoke was born. And shit, we've
just
been
think about that, though. How many
since.
people you think are out here that purchase a piece of equipment and really don't know what they're doing with it? It's probably multiple people everywhere around. They purchase something, don't know what to do with it, and then they never go back and get the game. You know what I'm saying?
Never go back and get the game.
And they continue to do this way, and they probably think, man, I'm doing this right. This is the best way to do it, and they just doing it all wrong.
Man, that apply to everything, though. When you buy something, like, really, you got to dig into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you also got to be humble enough to understand you don't know everything and go ask somebody who has the answers.
Hey,
like, you
for
know what I'm
real.
saying? I commend you on that. Going back to where you purchased it from, it's like, hey, show me how to maximize it. You know what I'm saying? Because you using it. but you want to maximize it.
One thing I tell you about Chef though is he's going to go back. If he build a relationship with you, he coming back to talk to you.
Coming through.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
he gonna come talk to you, man, and he gonna show you love. The energy gonna be great, and you gonna get great conversation with him. You know what I'm saying?
First time I met him, I could stand on that.
I can parallel this to how we met Louisiana Mix in the back.
Hey,
you know what I mean? All
Hey,
Star
y'all
Weekend.
heard about it? Louisiana Mix.
Yeah,
y'all know about
shout
it.
out to Louisiana Mix.
Hey.
You know, I saw something right away, and it was just in the back of a barbershop. All-Star Weekend, I saw gumbo, and it wasn't no California gumbo. It wasn't no fumbo. That shit was gumbo. You hear me? Right. And I was like, oh, yeah. Where y'all from? You know, Baton Rouge by way of Houston, Texas. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in Texas. I think they thought I was bullshitting. A few years later, you know, probably like a year and a half or two, I was in Texas. And a relationship built on that. You know, iron been sharpening iron ever since. And we got some years underneath our belt. And that's how we roll with it.
Yeah. Question. So West Coast, Los Angeles, it's not known for barbecue.
Nah.
But it seemed lately like barbecue been kind of picking up out there.
Yeah,
what was the cause for that?
It's popping up. People exploring and wanting to bring some authentic flavor. We got 2 main barbecue spots in the city of Los Angeles. We got a bunch of them, but there are just 2 that got a stronghold on the barbecue game. That's Phillips and Woody's.
I was gonna say Woody's.
Yeah, and they just so happen
shout
to be
out Phillips
cousins,
and
right?
Woody's.
Yeah, shout out to them.
And they cousins?
Yeah, they've been holding it down for 30 plus years.
Wow,
you know?
that's some game right there, some history. I didn't know they were cousins. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, one taught the other, you know.
Oh,
And
wow.
you take the east, I take the west. You take the north, I got the south. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they've been holding it down for 35 plus years, and that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna hear about. You ask somebody about barbecue, they might throw Bootsy's in there now. You know what I mean?
They definitely throwing Bootsy's in there, man. Come on, man. You know they not gonna mention nobody now in the LA area, man, without mentioning Bootsy. In that team, you know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part about it, I had to earn that. I had to earn.
Oh yeah.
I had to earn somebody to come and look for me, and want to try something outside of those 2 barbecue spots, because that's what you think of. I still get compared to that until you get that taste in your mouth. Once you taste it, then you're like, oh, okay, no, this ain't that. Where you gonna be at on Friday?
Right.
You know, I've been here, and. It's funny because every single day my phone has rang like 5 to 10 times, like, where you at today? And I'm like, look, I'm on a hiatus, 7 days. Give me 7 days, but after them 7 days, I'm coming back to knock enough meat off your head to make a pot of greens.
Wow.
I'll be back, and we just gonna push through the summertime. We gonna provide an outstanding experience. Not just excellent, but we gonna go for outstanding this summer. We gonna wear them out. This gonna be the best summer of our life.
Let's piggyback off the outstanding experience.
Yes.
Bro, last year,
Yeah.
me and CP,
Yes.
we were on our way to Hawaii, so we stopped in LA.
Tell me about it.
Man, Bootsy gave us an experience of a lifetime, bro. Look, we brought our families out, man.
Yep.
We had pictures, man. We had tables set up, man. This dude gave us an experience. I call it the backyard boogie.
The backyard boogie.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The backyard boogie. It was crazy.
I forgot all about that. That's
Man.
crazy.
Oh, man.
Last year was going quick.
Let me tell you
That
something, bro.
was dope.
That's an experience of a lifetime. And if anybody was to come to California, Los Angeles area,
We're going to take care of you.
I
yeah, man, you know,
recommend that.
if you fly in and you just trying to have you a nice time in the South Central area, in the heart, really the heartbeat of what's going on.
Yes.
You could pull up and get this experience. This experience is like no other, man. You get the salmon, you get the steak, you get the mac and cheese, you get the
Everything,
cream,
man. I'm
It's
talking about
a
this
full
man pull
layout,
out
man.
all the stops, man.
And the deal about it is, what I enjoy about it so much, bro, our families didn't have to lift a hand for nothing.
Damn.
I'm
That's
telling you,
true.
nothing,
That's
man.
It
true.
was totally laid out.
We had a bar there too, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Crafted.
Shout
we
out
had
to
Crafted. We had them crafted beverages in there.
Yeah.
Crafted
Shout
was
out
mixing it up
Crafted, man.
itself. That's
But let me
dope.
tell you what the ultimate icing on the cake was. Before we ate, the man took us around the corner, and we got that picture like everybody be doing in Cali with the snowfall background with the palm trees. I'm talking about, man,
Picture
listen.
that everybody
when
want.
I tell you, this was a dope experience, and the food, Next level. I'm
Next
telling
level,
you.
bro. Next level.
Drinks on the spot, food crazy, and you get the photo ops. You know how everybody Instagram crazy.
Yeah.
You
Right.
got to tap in to Bootsy's Barbecue and tell them you heard the loop, you watched the loop, and you want the backyard boogie.
Backyard
Backyard
boogie.
boogie.
Yeah,
You want the
yeah, I
backyard
love that.
boogie,
Look,
man. I'm
Yeah.
so
telling
that's
you.
crazy because this is my first time actually hearing about the experience from somebody outside of myself. I just was locked in the zone and kind of going with the flow. That's an experience that we created just for y'all during that time. We've done it a million times after that, but y'all was the first ones to come through and get hit with the smoke where I was like, oh yeah, we got to lay this shit out.
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
Hit with the
the
smoke.
smoke.
Hit with
What
the
made
smoke.
you come up with that slogan? Because it's dope. Hit them with the
Look.
smoke.
Oh, didn't y'all? They had. Oh man, then they had the flamethrower out. Man, listen, man, y'all not understanding,
shit
man.
go
This
down.
shit was
Yeah, it's
live,
an
man.
experience, man.
Oh, I'm talking about he had the drone going. We be out here having a good time, conversation, music going, drinks flowing, and he out here with the flamethrower, hitting them with the smoke.
Look,
man.
when you
Hey,
get off
listen.
it, when you get off the plane in LA, I'm gonna send the personal limousine car for you. Just be ready, have the family ready. You know what I mean? We're gonna take you through a top-notch experience before you even hit the city. That way you can say, nah, that ain't it. That ain't this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We gotta
it's
hit you with the experience.
It's a beautiful experience. So look, let's check
Yeah.
this. Let's talk about some of the people that you because you give back so much. Let's talk about some of the people that you partner with, such as Crafted and what's the place you partner with that does the cookies and
Yeah. That's Tots and Pots out of the city of Inglewood, man. They do
Tots
some
and Pots.
fantastic cookies. There's another guy that I lock arms with. That's my prayer buddy too, man. It was 5:00 in the morning here, and I got a text message. You know what I mean? Just of encouragement to keep. It's just that iron sharpening iron. That's Smitty's pudding, and he's in the city of Gardena. Hell of a testimony. He went through 2 years of not being able to open his business, waiting on the health department, but COVID had kicked in. Dude saw it all the way through, and they got he's cousins with Mr. Fries.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
Mr.
right
Fries
next.
cracking.
Yeah, they right next
I
to
had
each
that.
other,
I had
and
that.
they got a location out here, franchise, which is owned
In
by
Houston?
one of my customers. Yeah, it's located out here.
Oh,
They
I
got
didn't know that
one of
Mr.
my
Fries in
customers
Houston.
actually.
Is it
they
open
own the
yet?
franchise. Yeah, it's been open for about a year.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, question. So what you're describing with us with the community service, is that the Love Thy Neighbor Foundation? Or tell us about
No,
that.
no, that's,
Yeah,
that's a whole nother ball
Yeah.
game.
Oh, yeah,
So
we'll
Love My
talk about
Neighbor
that.
Foundation. We were here 6 months ago, man. We came to feed the homeless right in front of Minute Maid Park.
Okay.
I was a part of that. I was part of that journey.
Yes.
I was going to work. I was going to come be a part of that, but I had to go out of town and work.
We'll be
Yeah, man.
back.
Okay.
Dope
We'll
experience.
be back. Yes,
dope
sir.
experience. Dope experience.
Yes,
man.
sir. Shout out to Louisiana Mix again.
Hey man.
I wouldn't have been shit that day. There's no way that it could have came together like that flawlessly. I was on the other side of town up in Upshaw cooking the meat. The sides were brought in by Jason, and we got there and just got it cracking, fed them people. I was out of it. I was literally like a fly on the wall. I remember seeing you and your wife putting in work like that the whole time, like from the start until everything was removed from the table and the people were gone.
Man,
you know,
like
I thank
said
y'all
before,
for that.
Man, it was like, man, we cooking together like 20 plus years, bro. And when we get to moving around each other, like the kitchen, I don't care if we serving, if we cook, it's just like a flow, man, because
But
we
guess
just
what,
doing
though?
it together so
we had
long.
an episode too. That's team. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, team. Yeah,
it don't
for
matter what job it is. Like you say, they moving around. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. And hell, everybody get tired or exhausted because Lord knows cooking that meat, that's a whole other thing.
Woo.
But you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's all about coming together and making it successful. You feel me?
Peep this.
Yeah.
I get tired watching him sometimes. I know he's tired. But guess what? He don't never stop pushing though. You know what I'm saying? He's steady pushing forward. And it's probably like your team behind the scenes, the people that we don't see.
Yeah.
But it's people on your team, your wife, such as other people, man.
Yes,
that's
sir.
and it ain't even about people putting nothing in their hands doing it. It's just about the supporter saying, hey man, I see you. Keep going.
Yeah.
Like you say,
Straight
that
up.
positive text message, man, that mean a lot when somebody acknowledge the hard work or
You gotta
just
get
the
up.
growth.
Yeah, you gotta get up at 4:00 in the morning. You're like, what's gonna push you through it? And then that text message through. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, I trust you.
Yep.
And then you You put your big faith boots on and you keep on walking 1 foot in front of the other, you know, and you make that progress. What it is that progress that you need to make for the day. You're already in pain. Go ahead and get that reward. You know, work through that pain and get the reward.
Facts.
So
That's
peep
where
this.
we at.
I want to ask you another question. The Leimert Park area.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know a lot about it. It's a lot of people in this country who don't know exactly what that Leimert Park area is, what it means to our culture.
I'm one. So
you know, so, and by you being, I think you got your start in that area, like cooking with somebody over there, right? Like in that area.
Yep,
So
Earl's Grill.
Earl's,
I started out
shout out
at,
Earl's. Shout out Earl's Grill.
I started out at Earl's Grill, and then I left this big space. I'm talking about like a 15, 20-year gap before I would even touch Leimert Park. That's been recently the place that I set up and found a large amount of success in a short period of time. Shout out to Neighbor Skate Shop. They opened up that door. We've collaborated on a few things and got it popping. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for a long time, I just, out of respect for the area and what it means to be black in the city of Los Angeles, Leimert Parks was off limits for me. I wouldn't touch it. It was just a level of respect. It was sort of like making my first pot of gumbo. I ran from gumbo. They would always say, you're going to spoil it, you know what I mean, if you don't make it right. So I'm like, I can't go in Leimert Park and I can't not do it right. I got to have my shit all the way together.
Right,
And
right.
once I felt that it was all the way together and I felt comfortable, then I maneuvered my way into the park. And we made a lot of history in a short period of time. I look forward to going back there and setting up and making it happen. I go there and I feel like a king walking through, man. It's just people come out of nowhere like Bootsy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a different love when your own city love you.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, you
For
know,
sure, for
like
sure.
you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
I think
And,
everybody seek that though.
yeah.
Everybody want that love from home. I
Man.
don't care how
Yeah,
bad
I mean,
you
it
is.
don't matter what no matter what you doing in your area, your neighborhood, whatever you want to call it. Who don't want the love of the people that they came up with as peers that watched him come up from nothing? You was just the love, period, man. If you playing football, basketball, if you the best football star, you a basketball star on the court. Guess what? How did it make you feel if the whole city, the whole town showing up for you to scream your name?
Yeah.
That
So I
part.
can only imagine when you walking through Leimert Park, somewhere where you started, people that probably passed you up in Earl's Grill, fixing for them, don't even realize who you are today.
That part.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They probably
facts.
came right there to see you making whatever you made for them and don't realize that, hey, man, that's the same guy,
Who
a
started
young
over
man
there.
who started right over there.
Yeah.
Like
Now
you
look
say,
at it.
15, 20-year gap,
Yeah.
but you were still there. The spirit was still, moving through Leimert Park.
Yes, sir.
Because where you located now, it's not very far.
Man, I'm literally like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's like right up the street. You know what I'm saying?
I call
So
it
it's
the
like
watcher. I can watch what's going on.
the energy still
Right.
channeling to you. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
Like, so,
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I think it's
Yeah,
real dope, man.
absolutely.
Leimert Park area, man. And
Shout out to Leimert Park. That's the energy
Shout.
we going to take with us. And we going to show up this summer. we going to show up early this summer so we can walk. We ain't got to run. We just going to walk through this thing, have an outstanding summer, and put Bootsy BBQ officially on the map. Like stamped, signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah.
So check it. Everybody who's traveling to California, we're going to put in the comments below the YouTube all his contact information. I'm telling you, if you're not getting some food from Bootsy's BBQ and you not getting a backyard boogie experience,
the
do
backyard
not talk to me. Man, listen, all y'all ballers, shot callers, big dogs, and if you're not getting the backyard boogie experience, you're little dogging, man.
And let me piggyback off that, because that experience, you can go experience Bootsy, like, you go to his Instagram, check him out. You might just be by yourself. Go check him out by yourself. It ain't all about the backyard experience, because you can walk up on Bootsy any day. You know what I'm saying? And experience salmon, ribs, brisket, chicken, that what you call it? Something you told me recently, man. What is it called? Alabama? The Alabama
The
Slammer?
Alabama white sauce.
The Alabama white sauce, man. He got it all, man.
Yeah.
Don't play with this man, bro. He got it cracking.
I know. So check this, Bootsy. Where the brand going for the future? Where do you see yourself taking the brand in the next I ain't even gonna say 5 years. Next 2 years.
Hey man, all the way to the top, and we not gonna stop. All the way to the top of the top. We're gonna take it all the way to the top. Turn the volume up, just sit back and relax, turn the volume up, stand in line, come get your plate. Make a new friend in line. That's what people usually doing. They talking about their past experience and telling you what you about to experience.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to the front of that line, I'm gonna hit you with that personal experience that you can take home with you and talk about. You gonna be the light that lights the world, to Bootsy's barbecue. You gonna take it back with you.
Man, word of mouth is cold blooded, bro.
And you know what though? I like something he just said though, and that's real. When people are ordering food at restaurants, you stand there long enough, you will make a friend in there because it's like, man, you had this before. What you think? Oh yeah. What
man,
you recommend?
It just happened to me recently at a spot I went to. Yeah,
Yep.
that is true.
Yep.
That's true. You will make a friend in line. You never know what they gonna tell you, but most of the time, and you got a long line.
Yeah,
you know what it is.
Yeah, it's popping. It's
going
popping.
down.
So look, let me ask you this: any events coming up where the people be able to find you at, like in the next,
Hey,
I
man.
know the list long. Just give us
This
maybe.
thing going crazy. I'm gonna just give you two.
Give us two. Give us
I'm
two
gonna give
main
you
events
two.
where people might just pull up on you.
Look, so the next two major events we just secured. It's the UCLA Jazz Festival in the city. Happens Memorial Day weekend. It's going down. Bootsy Barbecue on the campus of UCLA. And we gonna turn up. We gonna hit them with the smoke once again.
For sure.
After that takes place, the next event after that is, of course, the Juneteenth celebration.
Shout out Juneteenth.
Yeah, shout out Juneteenth.
Shout out Juneteenth.
Not too far from here, huh?
Nah, it's right around the
Galveston.
corner. We're knocking on the door.
But I mean the start of it, right?
Yeah.
I got that
it
right.
was. Yep.
Galveston, we was there. That was
Galveston.
the first place we touched when we got here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Juneteenth celebration is real big. That whole weekend go up. Just a lot of black love in the city. Love in general, but more specifically black love. And we show it. We celebrate it. It's our independence. Those are the two major ones. Where we gonna serve quite a bit of people. People in town, out of town.
So the UCLA Jazz Fest, we got a date on it?
That's the Memorial Day weekend. I believe the 30th.
Oh, that's knocking on the door
That's
too.
2 weeks.
Both of
Less
these,
than 2 weeks.
yeah,
I just
both
read,
of these,
just
yeah,
got an email.
both of these events are like coming up soon. So if you're in the
Yeah,
LA
they back to
area,
back.
man, you need to
They gonna
you need to
ask
check
if
that
we
out.
can run that thing back to back. We're gonna be running it back to back. So
I
when we
know
get
it.
back, boots to the ground.
Yeah.
Man, your
Yeah.
boots always to the ground, bro. You want to check this man out? He's gonna give you 2:00 in the morning. You can check Boots out. He might be smoking some briskets and showing you a view of the moon or something. He got something going on, man.
Right. That sounds like a trip, folks, though. Juneteenth. Everybody like to go to the West Coast. This would be an extra reason, extra incentive to get out there. So you can,
for sure.
view the city and check out Bootsy's barbecue.
Yeah.
If you had one pit master that you could meet, who would it be?
Man, that's myself. I want to meet
like
myself
that.
in the future. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like that, though.
I say that. Look, you know
Hey.
why I say that? It's because a lot of the ones that are local, I can't reach. I can't get a hold of them.
Really?
I can't get a hold of them. Their name exists, but going in there and meeting that's part of the experience that I want to bring once we do break ground or open ground on. I want you to be able to meet me. You know what I mean?
Man, that means a lot.
And
That means a lot.
and take that back. Most of these places you walk into, you can't meet the person. They not in there.
I'll tell you something.
It's not like talking about it.
Since we both from Louisiana, I can tell you this. That traces back to your roots, though, because a lot of places that you go down there, that's intimate, you're going to meet who it's for.
That's how it is in
be
Savannah,
sitting in
too.
there.
Yeah, they gonna be
do
in
that.
there.
Yeah.
They gonna
Savannah,
be
where
in
I'm
there,
from.
bro. They gonna come out. They gonna touch the
shout
people.
out
They
to
gonna talk to.
Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what you
Yeah.
Boy, there's a
about?
whole lot of love there. I slid through Savannah, Georgia, and I cried on the way out because the food was so good. And I was like, I gotta keep on up the road. And I was like, but it's so old. It was historic.
Yeah, very historic.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've never been. I got
you know,
plans
we
on
keep talking
going.
about it, bro.
Yeah, we gonna go.
It's
We gonna
Right
go.
by the
Definitely.
water.
But that's how we rock down there too, man. A lot of the, the not even gonna say smaller joints because they got bigger joints, but it's like the owners or the cooks, they gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Man, that means a lot to the people,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
That means a lot to the people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
just to be able to touch the cook, talk to the cook, and just channel their energy and see what kind of person they are. That'll make people come back within itself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Giving people a great experience, just giving them you, because
That
they already you giving them you by feeding them,
Yeah.
but then just giving them you as in the person, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nothing like it.
Well, Bootsy, we gonna get up out of here. But you got any last words to tell the people, man?
Hey man, like I said, shout out to Louisiana. Thanks to the Loop podcast. You know,
Shout out to Luke.
watching the initial podcast, I was like, I want to be on that. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but some conversations were had, and here we are. You know, less than 3 months later, bam, we here. We on the Loop podcast, man.
But guess what, Bootsy? You know what?
Yeah,
That backyard boogie got
Yeah.
you even faster. Because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, please bring
Yeah.
that dude, man. That was
Yeah.
something else, man.
dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I want to throw that on a very large scale for the city. So be on the
Yeah.
lookout. You know, that might turn into something annual. The Bootsy Backyard Boogie. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bootsy Baby
Yeah.
Boogie, man. Shoot,
Yeah.
let's do it, man. It's all the Louisiana mix,
Yeah.
the Loop.
Yeah.
Strictly for the streets.
Yeah.
All of our platforms, man. If we could do anything to
assist
sponsor,
you in that.
assist you, man, you my brother, a
Yeah.
great friend.
Yes, sir.
Much love for you, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
if I can do anything, and I'm quite sure anybody that's dealing with me could do anything for you, man, we here.
Hey, man, all the way to the top, and we not going to stop.
All the way to the top.
That's
We
what
ain't
it's all
gonna
the way.
stop.
That's
And guess
what
one
it's
thing
about.
we gonna do? We gonna keep hitting them with the smoke.
Hit him
Yeah.
with the smoke.
And shoot, we gonna be in the loop. We gonna stay inside the loop because it's a what?
You know what it is. It's a lifestyle, man.
Peace.
Peace.